you have all this knowledge. You are still teaching at Clark Atlanta. And I have to ask you, what is the difference that you see in this generation of students?
Oh, chasing the bag. In the conversation, man. But I got to tell them pump the brakes because money is not the bottom line. Love is the bottom line. You love your job, you get in the parking space closest to the building. You love your coworkers, you make a manager in no time. I mean, love is about, you love your customers, entrepreneurs. Guess what? You're getting more customers.
Yeah.
And that's not me. That's Adam Smith, The Wealth of Nations. So, chasing the bag. And what I like about, I love the energy. I love the passion. I love the creativity. I just love, there I am with Damon John, and I said, Damon, give me the 2 traits, 2 qualities, 2 values, 2 factors that we need today to be hyper competitive. And he said, number 1 is creativity. And what is creativity? It is the ability to summon an idea.
Yeah.
All right, so I know I got this on my docket. I got up, 6:20 this morning, shaved, showered, blah, blah, blah. And while I'm in the shower, got 50 million different ideas. What I want to say, this, blah, blah, blah. And then number 2, he says, you also need innovation. And I said, clarify. He says, innovation is the ability to execute the idea. Now, we need more Black businesses, okay? But we need those Black businesses that employ, those Black businesses that need VC, venture capital.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the data, okay, so we got 3.1 million Black businesses, 95% of them are small businesses. I'm not knocking that. I mean, I go to Black small businesses all the time. So what do small business owners and operators do? Well, damn it, they run small businesses. But what do entrepreneurs do? Well, they change the world. And you'll know, just because you own a mom and pop hamburger stand doesn't mean you're an entrepreneur. But, I mean, if you own a McDonald's or Wendy's, you're an entrepreneur. Because there are 3 ways to be in business. Number 1, you can buy a business. And very few of us buy businesses, but there's a lot of opportunity out there. I mean, you go back to the 1980s, there were barely, 1,400 private equity firms back in the 1980s. Brandi, you got more than 8,000 private equity firms out there now. So the opportunity is there. So you can buy a business. Number 2, you could franchise. You can buy a turnkey operation. But number 3, which is the most difficult that we gravitate to, is the startup.
Yeah.
And that's the most difficult. That's the hardest thing to do, is to raise money for a startup. Why? Because you have no collateral except the idea in your head. There is no brick and mortar. And 9 times out of 10, you're unproven. And they're going to ask the critical questions. So if we are, leaning towards small business and the startups, why not, all of us get together? We don't need 50 million janitorials. We don't need 50 million salons and nails. We don't need and just go ahead and buy up, send it out there, on an IPO, get the money to really build something substantial.
Yeah.
Because we've got the creativity.
Yeah.
And then I don't care what line of work you're in, it comes back to adding value. And there's only 6 ways that you can add value. Number 1, you can be the best. Okay, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, Toyota. Number 2, you can do it faster. Jiffy Lube, Quick Trip. Number 3, you can do it cheaper. Amazon, Target, Walmart. Number 4, you can give more. Dollar General, Costco, Sam's. Number 5, which is Black women. And Black women, you need to do this, Black women. Y'all need to get together and control the world. Why? Because number 5 is what you guys do in your sleep. It's like breathing. You do it differently.
Yeah.
And everybody bites off of you. Everybody bites off of Black women.
Yeah.
What's the fastest growing demographic out there today? Biracial couples. They biting off you, girl. I mean, marketing is no longer price, product, place, and promotion. Today, marketing lies at the intersection of technology and culture.
Technology and culture.
And culture. And then last but not least, have fun. Chuck E. Cheese, Carnival Cruise Lines.
Yeah.
That's where it is today.
I mean, that's where it is today, Dr. Kimbro, but there's a mindset.
Yeah.
There's a mindset of the millionaire.
Yep.
And what does that mindset, out of all these interviews that you've done, hundreds and hundreds of interviews that you've done over the years, what is the mindset of the millionaire, in particular the black millionaire?
You're exactly right. Mindset matters. You know, as my friend Simon Bailey, now we live in a creator's economy. Okay, we started off agricultural, then we went industrial, and then we went, technological, informational. Now, where are we now? Well, we're in the creator's economy, and what does that mean? You create your own economy. You do. Okay, so a month ago, you got career fair at the AUC, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse, Spelman. And all my business students, they know the career fair. They got a circle down their calendar. They're booted and suited, blah, blah, blah. Hand them the resume and blah, 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 and this, that, and everything. Well, I had a young lady. She came into my office. And she said, Dr. Kimbro, you busy? And I said, no, come on in. She said, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I said, sure, go ahead. And she had a little pad and her pencil. And she said, Dr. Kimbro, can you list several of your strengths? And I said, I like to think I'm an effective communicator, excellent written skills, hardworking, blah, blah, blah. And she said, that's good. She said, how can you share some of your weaknesses? When she said that, I said, are you interviewing me? Because if you're interviewing me for a job, I don't want a job. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get rid of the one that I have. And I knew that she was prepping for the career fair. So what did I tell her? Creator economy. I said, that pad that you have, flip it over. Get a clean sheet of paper. I want you to write 3 columns on that sheet of paper. In the first column, I want you to list all your skills. Maybe you're mathematically endowed. Maybe you're an excellent writer. Maybe you're analytical. I mean, tell me your skill. Tell me what you do better than anybody else. Maybe when you were in elementary school, you came home, your teacher gave you a citation, and your mom and daddy scotch taped it to the refrigerator. Why did the teacher single you out? What comes easy to you but difficult to somebody else? What are your innate skills? Second column, I want you to list your passion. What is like breathing to you? If no one ever gave you a dime, if no one ever gave you financial rewards for your efforts, you would do it for free. You're like Magic Johnson. You're like Michael Jordan, playing the championship basketball game. Can you believe they're paying me for this? I would do it for free. Well, what would you do for free? And in the third column, I want you to list all the businesses, list all the enterprises, list all the companies, list all the organizations, list all the industries who could benefit from an individual like you that has these skills with this passion. That's all you need to do. So what am I saying, Brandi? What we do, create this economy, you're looking for like-minded individuals. You're looking for individuals who believe what you believe. And you've got to ask yourself 4 questions. Number 1, where have you been? Now, you told me you were early 40s. All right, I'm 73. We got to give an accounting of our time.
Yeah.
Where have you been? I tell my students all the time, no one in this class is 16. So why do you come into my class dressed like you 16?
Yeah.
This business class is about strategy, girl. What are you doing? You don't know who's going to walk through these doors.
Yeah.
Where have you been? Question number 2, why are you here? Well, the reason why you're here to serve.
Yeah.
I mean, service is the price you pay for the space that you occupy, and anybody can serve. You do what is expected of you, well, all you get is a paycheck, but you go above and beyond of what is expected of you, well, you get opportunity. And that's what the game changers want. They don't want a ceiling. I want opportunity.
Yeah.
So you're here to serve. Q plus MA equals C. The quality of your service plus the quantity of your service plus the mental attitude in which it is rendered always equals compensation.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 3. Where are you going? Okay, so what's your mission in life? You look over there, I got a black book that I came into. Well, what's in that black book? It's my life goals. You look on the back of my phone, and I got a couple of my life goals. Be intentional.
Yeah.
Just like your father was.
Yeah.
He didn't succeed by accident. He knew exactly what he wanted to do.
He's also mentioned in your book, Dr. Kimbro.
Yeah.
He's also mentioned in the Wealth Choice. Yeah, he's also mentioned in the Wealth Choice. Yeah, for sure.
Yep. And last but not least, well, what can you do? What can you do? You can do whatever you want to do. It's not a question, again, going back to Simon Bailey, he says, it's not who you are that's holding you back. It's who you think you're not. Once you overcome that hurdle in your mind, you know that you've got every tool in your toolbox to make a difference. And that's the economy. That's the mindset of all the game changers.
Hey Vault family, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this clip, make sure to check out our full interview on our channel at Vault Empowers Talks. We don't just scratch the surface, we dive deep into the lives of some of the world's most influential leaders and change makers. Don't forget to like, to comment, and be sure to subscribe for more inspiring conversations. See you next time.